Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles. With a knowledgeable sales staff and amazing service departments, you'll drive away satisfied. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Mackey Motors at Tailgate. Find new roads again at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Check them out online as well at MackeyMotors.com. Colby Culbertson for the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders joining us here after a 58-46 victory tonight against Audubon. A hard-fought game, Colby. Six lead change, a couple of ties in that first half. You guys kind of took control of the game in the third quarter. You were just talking to me here before we went back on, and you kind of said the words effort. You guys knew you needed to hustle tonight, and I thought you did that all game, but it seemed like it went up a level maybe in the second half.
They got to us right away in the first half, or even the first quarter. First couple minutes, they got way up, and we kind of took time out. We talked, and we got after it. Everybody wanted to win. You can tell the effort went up. And the first half, they made 7 threes. You can't change much with that with effort. A lot of them were contested too. So just effort won us that game.
What was it different than in the second half? You hold those guys to 1-3 in the second half. Did you change up anything defensively, or was it just continuing to hustle?
At the end of the first half, we went to 2-3 to kind of knock them out of the rhythm, and it kind of slowed them down with threes. We just lost a couple mismatches. The second half, we really targeted the shooters, and we found them. Steckler was going off in the first half. He made like 4 threes, and so we found him and a couple other kids, and we really shut them down.
What did you feel like you guys did offensively tonight? How did you feel like you executed things?
We knew they like to switch a lot, so we know if we gave Cal on a smaller kid, it's a pretty easy matchup, and then find Barry or Cade Barons on the backside, and he's a really good shooter. Those
two going to get a lot of the shots. So for Parker and you and Caden Oswald, and Gavin, who comes in off of the bench, what do you guys do? What do you feel like that role is for you guys on the offensive end?
We're there to get offensive rebounds, transition buckets, anyway, just to help out. Honestly, we're not going to be the big 20-point scorers ever, so just get our 10, 5 points around there, and we're doing our job.
Now, I talked with Coach in the preseason interview. He said that, they kind of talked to you about looking for your shot a little bit more. You did that tonight. What were you looking for offensively, and when did you feel like it was the right time for you to take those looks?
Just around the short corner and around the paint. I'm pretty confident around there, and I know I can make the shot.
What was it like trying to bang in there, with Miller and Christensen, a couple of pretty big boys?
Previous year, I played a lot of post defense against like Colson Evans in our conference, so I'm kind of used to battling around with the big boys.
What do you guys take away from tonight?
We know our offense is going to continue to grow, so being able to score almost 60 points the first game of the year, it's pretty impressive for us, and our defense is just going to keep getting better.
I tell you what, great job out here tonight. Appreciate you joining us. Congratulations on the win. Best of luck coming up tomorrow night.
Thank you, Jeff.
You bet. Colby Culbertson joining us. We're going to get head coach Cory Meyer making his way up here. Coach right now in a conversation, so we're going to get him, and we'll slide him up here into the post-game area, and we'll get some thoughts from Coach. And Cory, appreciate you joining us here tonight. Defense wins you guys a lot of games, and you hold them to 56 and just 19 of those in the second half, so a really good defensive effort.
Yeah, I think initially we played hard defensively in the first half. We give up a lot of uncontested threes. We were trying to take the ball out of Miller's hands, and that led to some uncontested threes on their part, and credit to Audubon. They made some open shots, and we talked to our kids at halftime that we think in the second half, if we continue to play that hard defensively, that those shots won't go in for them. So credit to our kids just playing with great effort on the defensive end. I thought our ball pressure in the second half was good. Sometimes that best post defense is pressuring the guards, and we did a great job of that tonight.
Colby said you guys shifted into a zone for a little bit. What did you think that did to kind of disrupt the offense?
Well, a couple things. We give them a different look, but the second thing is protect some of our guys inside too. We're not real big, and we don't have a lot of depth down there. It's hard to match up with Miller, and Kel came off the floor. We went zone, and then we just kind of stayed in it a couple possessions to change looks. They weren't getting anything easy. Like I said, they were just making threes.
You guys held Miller scoreless in the first half, finishes with a 9 for the game. What did you guys do defensively with him?
Well, we tried to, we put Cal on him. We tried to front him every possession. When Cal didn't get tired, he played behind, and then we brought a double. We had a rover. We had a guy on the court that was going to be a rover and double him from the top side, and I thought we did a pretty good job of getting there. He hit a 3 late, but overall I was really pleased how we guarded him.
How'd you think you guys did offensively tonight?
It was ugly at times. That first 8 minutes of the game was just like there's a lot of just bodies flying around, but that's going to happen early on. I thought Cade Barron stepped up big time tonight, hit some big shots. I thought Kolby gave us a little bit of offensive spark, something we haven't seen from him last year. Cal is good. Caden got 10 points. We'll get more out of Parker as we go along. Got to get him aggressive on the offensive end. They got a lot of length. They got a lot of length in that lane, so it was tough to drive on them. And we didn't hit a bunch of threes. I don't know how many threes we made, a couple maybe on the night. So
yeah, you ended up with 4 tonight.
Hit 4 threes. So we'll get better. It's just a lot of that's timing and flow.
Well, Coach, appreciate you joining us here tonight. Best of luck coming up tomorrow night.
I appreciate the coverage.
You bet. Head coach Cory Meyer again with the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders.